The forehand volley. The forehand volley you hit off the air. Initially, you're going to be up close at the net. Hit the forehand volley with the full part of your hand. Now today, JP is going to help us out to go through the checkpoints on the forehand volley. You're going to start off in your ready position. Both hands is going to be on grip panel number 3. You're going to have a U in your wrist. Your elbows are going to be out and away from your body. The racket is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Then you're going to turn. Your lower body and upper body had turned as a unit. Your racket is still at a 45-degree angle and your elbow is still up. Then you're going to step and push forward. It's going to look like you're clapping hands, and all your weight is going to be on your front foot and your body is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Sometimes with the footwork you have to adapt, and sometimes you're going to have a side step. Sometimes you're going to step underneath, but ideally you want to have small steps and then have a bigger step for your forehand volley. Now JP and I are going to show you some drills that you can do on the forehand volley. So the first drill, you're not going to need a racket. We're going to do the catch and hold drill. He's going to catch the ball and then he's going to hold. Ready, position, turn. As you can see, his palm is facing forward. He's going to step and catch at the same time and his eyes is on the hit. Now we're going to move on to the second drill. Instead of catching the ball, he's going to push the ball forward with his palm. Ready, position, lower bottom up, unit. Then he's going to push the ball forward. Pull his weight on his front foot. Now we're going to move on to the third drill. You're going to get a racket and you're going to hold the racket with your index finger on the strings of the racket. Ready, position, turn. Lower body, upper body, you're going to push the ball forward. As you can see, his racket is still at a 45-degree angle. Now we're going to move on to the second part of the racket. You're going to choke up on the ready position. You're going to turn. I'm going to push the ball forward in my hands. As you can see, his body is at a 45-degree angle. Now we're going to move on to down at the end of the racket and you're going to hold the racket normally. Ready, position, turn. Lower body, upper body, head turn is one. Got to push the ball forward. As you can see, all his weight is on his front foot. He's going to hit and hold and we're going to check the checkpoints. His racket is at a 45-degree angle. He has a U in his wrist. His head is over his shoulders. His eyes is on the hip. He's up on his back toe. And his body is forming a straight line. And now I'm going to do the drills. Ready, position, Gabby, turn. Was a unit turn. Push, catch the ball. As you can see, she's up on her back toe. Unit turn, push the ball into my hands. Well done. Your head is over your front foot and she looks as if she's clapping hands. Now to the third part of third drill. You're gonna turn. She's up on her back toe. She's pushing the ball and her body is at a 45-degree angle. Now she's gonna choke up on the racket. She's gonna turn. It's lower body and upper body turn as one. Push the ball and the eyes is on the head. Now she's going to hold on to the racket normally. She's going to turn. It's still a unit turn. She's still up on her back toe and her grip stays on a grip 3 and the racket is 45-degree angle. Well done, Gabby. And that is the picture of the forehand volley. Now we're going to move on to the forehand ground stroke. When you hit your forehand ground stroke, you want the ball to bounce first and then, but you can also hit the ball out of the air. You hit your forehand ground stroke with the full part of your hand. It's like shadow swinging your stroke in water. You want it to be a smooth and fluid movement. Now JP and I are going to start off in our ready position and we're going to go through the checkpoints on the forehand ground stroke. You're going to have the same ready position as on the volley. Then you're going to turn. Instead of stopping here, you're going to turn further. You're going to get your racket on edge. Your right elbow is going to be up. You're going to have still a U in your wrist and your racket is still going to be at a 45-degree angle. Then you're going to sit in your imaginary chair. You're going to tap the Shiwana's head. Then you're going to elevate and rotate. Your racket is going to be vertical at the hip. Then you're going to imagine you're playing up a flight of stairs and you're going to end up high. And you're going to imagine that you're clapping hands with a giant. And ladies and gentlemen, you also need to understand the two-part swing. The two-part swing is from your ready position to this position. This is your first part. We wait here so that you can generate more racket speed. Then from this position, you're going to let your stroke flow, and then you end in this position, and this would be your second part. And you also need to understand your three-point landing. The three parts of the three-point landing is the racket goes down, the body goes down as the foot steps out. You want to play with your larger body parts. Then you're going to swing up. You also need to understand that the more you swing up, the more the ball swings down. And on your ground strokes, you want to keep your eyes always at the hit. Now we're going to hit off the cone. You're going to get a ball and put the cherry on the ice cream cone. So you're going to make your letter L. You want to make your letter L so that you are not close, to the ball and hit the ball in your body. We see a lot of players get too close to the ball and hit the ball in their body. And you need to understand that your arm length and your racket length is almost the same. So you're going to start off in your ready position, and you always make your letter L. You're going to turn further, your first part of your swing. You're going to have the three-point landing. You're going to tap the cherry off the ice cream cone, and your hands are going to mirror one another, imagining that you're going up a flight of stairs and you're shaking the giant's hand. Now we're going to do it again, but we're going to let the stroke flow more. So you're still going to make your letter L. Ready position, you're going to turn first part, and this would be your second part. Now JP is going to draw big balls. You need to understand that imagination is greater than knowledge. And you want to keep a sheet of how many reps you did in rainy days or in this time when you don't have access to a tennis court. And when you're dropping balls, you want to roll the ball out of your hand. You see a lot of players just throw the ball down and then they can't even hit the ball. Now JP is going to drop it the ball. Bounce, hit, and hold. As you can see, we're going to check the checkpoints. He has the 3-8 system of balance: heels, hips, and head. His heels represent weight transfer, hips sitting in body rotation, and his head represents balance. And also, did you see, when he contacted the ball, his body was at a 45-degree angle, but then he elevated and rotated, and now his belly button is facing straight to the net. And you also need to understand that the forehand ground stroke is a circular swing for circular spins. Footwork is equally important as racket work. Please remember the 2-part swing and the 3-point landing on a forehand ground stroke. Now I'm going to toss the ball to JP, and he's going to do it without movement. Ready position, turn further. He's going to have the 3-point landing, and we want JP to breathe. We want him to say the word yes. There's a lot of players that is non-breathers. We breathe because it makes you relaxed. Now we're going to do it one more time, and JP is going to say the word yes. Ready position, turn further. Yes, that's much better. Now we're going to do it again, but JP is going to do it with movement. Ready position. Going to have small adjustment steps. Bigger. Now we're going to do it again. Remember to breathe. And also when you recover, you want to have a crossover step and then a shuffling step, not just shuffling steps. Ready position, small adjustment steps. Yes. Now he's going to hit and hold. So he hit and hold. As you can see, he 3-fold the racket. He got the racket in the slot. And we're going to check the checkpoint. His eyes is on the hit. He elevated and rotated. He's imagining that he's clapping hands with a giant. And he's up on his back toe, heels, hips, and head. And that is the picture of the forehand ground stroke.
Very good, guys and girls. Okay, both of you just maybe come in here for a moment. Excellent. Okay.